Hi everyone, thank you so much. It was my honor to introduce Kyana Burgess, who recently graduated the University of New Hampshire with a dual major in anthropology and sustainability and minors in both international affairs and design studies. So very impressive. And when we at the CUPB first started on this project, we knew that it would be difficult to find a fellow who could tackle the complex cultural and political contexts, as well as the existing tensions in the Lake Chad region, especially doing all of that during just one summer. But in the months that Kyana has been with us, Kyana has maneuvered all of that and so much more. So from day one, Kyana's anthropological instincts really kicked in as she dedicated herself to understanding the cultural landscapes of the Lake Chad region. Kyana leads with curiosity, with thoughtfulness, thoroughness, and structure. She identifies gaps and leads and innovates on solutions. It's been an absolute pleasure to work with Kyana this summer and just see her really lead and thrive in this project. She's really brought to life what only a few months ago we were just imagining as a distant idea, really. So Kyana, thank you so much for your work on this project, and we're excited to hear your presentation today.
So my work this summer with the Center for Environmental Peacebuilding focused on creating the first recommendation and implementation steps of a virtual peer-to-peer networking platform for civil society organizations in the Lake Chad Basin region. And this project came about after interviewing with multiple organization leaders and collecting data on online visibility and the organization's scope of project initiatives. And the goal is to really help organizations unify and collaborate within this region, whether it be for heightened visibility, climate education resources, or more funding opportunities. So within this project proposal, we also created a survey that helps us receive insight and feedback from these organizations about this proposal and network, but also to learn about their previous networking challenges and help tailor the focus of this program. Next slide, please. So there's three kind of main areas of project initiatives in the scope of organizations within this region: climate resiliency, education, and peace building. And within this survey, we really wanted to learn more from organizations about how we could help tailor this networking platform to address some of these kind of key initiatives. So whether it be for climate education resources, funding opportunities, collaboration opportunities, or community engagement strategies. I also performed research on viable platforms for this network, and out of previous contacted organizations, we found that Facebook is the most utilized, and that Facebook could actually apply a lot of organizational structures for a networking service, as well as years of content from these organizations where other organizations can really see what this kind of group of networking can actually accomplish and what there have been past initiatives for. We also want to partner with Facebook and WhatsApp, so use WhatsApp as a more direct communication tool, and also it's more accessible in low internet areas. So even in more remote areas in this region, there could be possible contacts for this network still feeling included in the process. Next slide, please. So what comes next? Well, I've learned a lot at my time at the Center for Environmental Peacebuilding, whether it be how we can use social media platforms as professional networkings to really enhance digital accessibility for everyone, or how amplifying Indigenous knowledge can actually help these organizations' initiatives. We've heard a lot from these organizations about how that's such an important tool in community building, and how we can actually help create collaborative virtual spaces that these organizations are really dictating to help focus in on their needs. So what we'd like to do is take the survey feedback to implement into the infrastructure we're creating to help connect organizations and talk about subjects such as sustainable income models. CEPB is working on implementing more sustainable funding for themselves, and we'd love to help other organizations in the region do this as well. And then long term, how can we replicate this structure? Are there other at-risk areas where organizations are facing similar challenges that a structure like this could actually help benefit their long-term goals? So I'd love to just quickly thank all of my mentors at CUPB, Carla, Oshi, and Amber, as well as Richard from DCR Ambassadors in Nigeria, who's here with us today and provided some of the wonderful images. And then of course, everyone at the Sustainability Institute, Jen and Tom, and all of the mentors there. So thank you very much. And I've also created just a quick little Google document you can view for some of the visuals of Lake Chad to help you get a better understanding of the region. So thank you.
Kyana, thank you. Awesome. Yeah. Wow, so many questions. And I think we have time. I'll just ask, oh, and thank you for sharing the link in the chat. Did you imagine going in that so much of your work would focus on kind of digital or kind of technology as a tool for connection? Or is that surprising to you at all?
Sure. So I think the nature of this work, especially being remote, is definitely going to be centered around kind of digital technology. But also, I think that it's a really great tool to help connect organizations within the region. If you can't physically get to another organization to have that conversation in person, I think it's really wonderful to be able to use technology in that sense to really enhance collaboration within the region, but also on an international scale. So helping organizations connect to more funding opportunities, as well as kind of learning what's out there and kind of the opportunities that we can kind of scale up from just the region of the Lake Chad. So I didn't necessarily expect it to really go in the direction that it did, but I'm really glad that I got to learn so much from these organization leaders in the grassroots movements in this region. So